Hi, so in this project we will display our name in LCD using Arduino. So first let's name our project. Here we can change our project name. We will change it to display name. So here I have changed the name of the project. Now in this project we required four components. So, so the first one we required is the one Arduino. The second one we required is the potentiometer, the third one is our resistor, and the fourth one we required is the LCD display. So let's drag it here, all these components. So first we are going to drag this Arduino, then we required is the potentiometer, then we required is the resistor, then we required is LCD display. So here we can find LCD 16:2 display. So here are the components which we are going to connect. Now we are going to do the connections of these components. Now let's connect the ground pins first. Now we have this ground pin of LCD, so we are going to connect it with the read and write pin. So let's connect these two pins first. Here we have connected it. Here we can change the color to black because it is negative. So now we are going to connect our ground pin with our ground pin of Arduino. So let's get connected also. Here we have connected it. Now we have this power pin. We are going to connect this power pin with our 5 volt of Arduino. So let's get connect. Let's just change this color to red so that we can identify it easily that it is our positive pin. Now let's connect this power pin to the Arduino LED. Oh, not Arduino, LCD LED. Now we are going to connect it with LCD anode, which is positive. Here we have connected it. Now we are going to do the connections of the potentiometer. Here we can see there are three terminals of potentiometer. Terminal 1, terminal 2 and this wiper. So we are going to connect this terminal 1 with our GND ground first. First we are going to do these connections. Here I have connected it. Here we can change the color to black because it is negative. Now we are going to connect this second terminal with our positive anode side. So let's get connected also. Here I have connected it. Now let's change this color to red so that we can identify that it is positive. Now we are going to connect this wiper pin to our contrast pin of LCD. Now let's connect this also. Now we have connected it. Now I have changed this color to orange. Now we are done with our potentiometer connections. Now let's connect our digital pins to our LCD pins. Now we are going to connect this resistor pin to our digital pin 8 of Arduino. Now let's connect this resistor pin first. Here I have connected it. Now let's just change this color to yellow. Now we are going to connect this enable pin with our digital pin 7. Let's connect this also. Here we can change the color to green. Now we are going to connect this DB4 to digital pin 6 of Arduino. Here we can change the color. Now I am going to connect this DB5 to digital pin 5. Here I have connected it. Now let's change its color to blue. Now we will connect this DB6 to digital pin 4. Now let's change its color to purple. Now we are left only with the DB7. Now let's get connected to digital pin 3. Here we have done with our connections. Here we can change its color to pink. Now we have assemble our digital pins with our LCD pins. Now we are going to connect this resistor with our LCD ground so that our LCD does not blast. As we can see, there are two terminals in a resistor, so we are going to first connect this terminal 1 to our LED cathode and this second terminal to our ground pin of Arduino. Here we can see there are two grounds left, so we just connect it to any ground. First let's connect this terminal 1 to cathode pin. Here we can change its color to black because as we know GND is for the black. It's GND black color is suitable for GND. Now let's get connected also. Here I have connected the second terminal also. Now we can see that our connections are done. Now what we required is to do the coding part. So let's do the coding part. Here we can see we can do the coding here by clicking this button. Now we are going to change this block coding to the text because in this block coding we do not find any LCD code. So let's change it to text so that we can do the coding part easily. Let's change it to text. Here we can continue. Now we are going to code here to our Arduino. Now let's do the coding part. This line signifies that this is the library of LCD. This line signifies that we have just used this liquid crystal library, so we have to write this line. Now we are going to write liquid crystal. Now we are going to mention our LED pins, digital pins, which we have used in Arduino. So what we have used the 8 pin, the 7 pin, the 6 pin, the 5 pin, 4 pin and the 3rd pin. These pins we have used. So these pins signifies that these are the pins of Arduino. Now we are going to set up our void setup function. Now in this void setup, we just write LCD dot begin. Now we are writing our LCD name here. Let's close this bracket. Now we are going to set up our void loop function. Now we are going to write LCD dot set cursor. So I am going to write 0, 0. So 0, 0 here signifies that our name will display to the top. To display our name to top of LCD. So if we want to display our name to the top, so we can write it 0, 0. If we want to display our name to the bottom, so what we can write is 0, 1. Now let's print this LED LCD. What we have write LCD dot print. Here we can write as my name is. Now I'm going to copy the upper code. Set now set dot cursor. So I'm going to write 0, 1 here so that our name will display at the bottom. To display our name to bottom of LCD. Here we can write LCD dot print my name is Shivan, so I am writing my name here. Here we can close the bracket, semicolon. Now we are just going to close this bracket, void loop function. Here we have done with our coding part. Now let's start the simulations. Let's see our name will display on the screen or not. So here we can see our name is displayed on the screen. My name is Shivansh. These are our connections, and this is the code which we have done. Here you can see first we have included our library, then second we just write our data pins here in the second line, then we set up the void setup function. LCD.begin, we have write our LCD name here down, then we set up our void loop function so that this will run many times. In the void loop function we have written that LCD dot set cursor 0, 1 0, 0 to display our name to the top. So my name is, it will display on the top. You can see here. If we change it to like 0, 1, so my name will is displayed in the bottom side. So we have just print this. Now we have written this LCD dot cursor 0, 1 to display our name to the bottom of LCD. So LCD dot print Shivansh. Here we have done with our code, and this is our final project. Thank you.